Anyway, cheers. How you do, Buckaroos? How the heck are you? Black chocolate, black chocolate. Yeah, I've got the brand new one. You know, I don't remember this beer coming to my neck of the woods this early before. I just think things are just seriously out of whack. Black chocolate stout. It is one of the best values in imperial stout. So it is about $13 for a 6-pack, not a 4-pack. Keep that in mind. It is a 10%. Imperial Stout. Wow. But this is the new one. But I also saved one from last year, right? So I've got the 2020. You might be asking yourself, Tom, why would you save anything from 2020? It could be jinxed, man. Yeah, it could be. But I figured, what the hell. Anyway, yeah, so I've got to pour. They pour almost identical, right? I poured this one slightly before, but it took me a while to get this going. They still look, I mean, they have about the same amount of head left on them. Mix of dark chocolate and malt on the nose, both of them, molasses notes. Quite frankly, I'm not feeling any discernible differences. I'm not. Wow. And that is weird, though. They did pour slightly different. This one did pour just slightly more effervescent, but they balanced out the same in the end. Yeah, I keep trying to find a noticeable difference, but I can't find one yet. I'm going to take a drink, though. Oh, that's gorgeous, man. That's gorgeous. I've only been able to get Brooklyn beers for about, I don't know, a couple, 3 years here in my neck of the woods anyway. But I accidentally, I mean, it's one of those accidentally aged beers, right? I accidentally kind of hung on to this when I found it in the back of the fridge, about 6 months ago. And at that point, it became a moral imperative to hang on to it, right? And when this became available, I said, oh, no, I got to know, right? Big dark chocolate notes. Earthy finish in the end. It's a very slight bitterness. But almost more like a dark chocolate bitterness, more so than a hot bitterness. Okay, that's interesting. Huh, okay, I got before I tell you notes, I need to take a drink here. I need to, I need to, you know, need to work something out in my head here. Yeah, okay, I think I'm ready to say something here. So a lot of big dark chocolate over here on the brand new one. On the year old one, I'm feeling more malt chocolate notes. It's a little bit sweeter. Feels sweeter to me after a year. Yeah, it does. I mean, not a lot, but a little bit. Not sweet, not sweet. No, but just a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of malt chocolate note. Like it mellowed itself out, you know. We just took it easy, man. I was hanging out this year. I just relaxed. I didn't have any worries, didn't have a care in the world. I just took it easy. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of difference in all honesty. I was expecting more. I don't know that I was hoping for more, but because this is a great beer, but I was, you know, the fact that it's been a year and it hasn't changed a whole lot makes me want to take a few of them and hang on to them for 2, 3, and 4 years just to see what happens. For me, I got to be honest, I love this beer. I do. I love it a lot. I think it's one of the best values in Imperial Stouts. I like the barrel-aged version of, although it's a little pricey. Though I kind of understand why it's a little pricey. It doesn't make it easier to afford, but I understand it. Well, excuse me. Black chocolate. Yeah, maybe that's one of the reasons I really like this one. Because I love those, you know, those black chocolate notes. It's very dark chocolate notes that this one really has, as where the others may tend to, you know, other Imperial Stouts tend to be a little sweeter. This one doesn't have that sweetness. It's almost like a big, dry American stout. I love those big dark chocolate notes that this one seems to offer up. But yeah, the changes are subtle, but it is a little different. Yeah, it's just a tad sweeter. It's also just a tad drier in the finish. Huh, that is very interesting. Subtle, very subtle. Well played, Brooklyn. I do like this beer, man. I like it a lot. It hasn't changed a lot. Of course, it hasn't lost a step. It's changed. Is one vintage better than the other? Well, of course not. It just, I mean, there's about this much difference. But now that I've accidentally aged one a year, now I feel like I accidentally have to age one 2, 3, and 4 years now, because now I'm curious, right? now I'm intrigued, man. Anyway, I'm really intrigued. I gotta be honest with you, I'm incredibly intrigued now. Oh. Clap your hands. Clap your. Oh, cheese whiz, man, that's good. That means a 10%, 10%, man. There's a lot of beer going on here. The viscosity is absolutely perfect. There's a little, I mean, it's 10%, so you got a little bit of chewiness going on, but not so much. Doesn't feel like it's too much. And alcohol. Yeah, I mean, you can feel some, but it never gets to the point of boozy. I feel like this beer is put together extremely well. Excuse me. Sorry about that. If you heard that. If you could hear it, damn, that's my bad. Anyway, cheers. But yeah, I do feel like, yeah, it has mellowed out. I do feel, whereas I get very solid dark chocolate over here, I get more of a malted chocolate over here. Wow, that's good. That's just fucking brutally good. Yeah, that's brutal. I'm gonna set that one down. I'm gonna focus on the brand new one here. To be honest with you, though, I probably have this one a tad colder to start with than it needs to be. Because this beer really ought to be about 55 to 60, so I didn't start with it a little colder than it really should have been. But I do feel those big dark chocolate notes. It feels like there's some, I don't know what they got in here in all honesty, but I feel like I'm feeling some black patent malt. I'm just guessing, of course. When I've made stouts in the past, I love to use that black patents, yeah. Gives you those big dark notes. I did this stout, one of my first stouts when I was homebrewing back in the early to mid 90s. Yeah, I used a lot of black patents along with some chocolate malt notes, but I love that black patent because it really does something special to a beer. And I don't know if they're using that in here, but I feel like that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm reminded of, anyways. Black patent malt. Anyway, I had some jazz in the background. We taking it easy. We got some Carl Denson. We got some trombone shorty. Anyways, let me pick up this one. So you're old. I feel like the longer I let this one warm up too, is the more those chocolate malt notes come out. Those malted chocolate rather notes come out, and the sweetness kind of rises to the top here as well. Oh. My wife went and picked some stuff out of her garden today. Look at that. Tell me that's not a beautiful little orange bell. Couple of red bells. Oh, yeah, that went upside down. My bad. There we go. And a yellow bell. Let me show you. Anyways. Anyway, I digress. Cheese biscuits and gravy. Oh, excuse me. My bad. I had a jalapeno earlier. That one come back to haunt me right there. Now, well, that was brutal. That one stung a little bit. Oh, mercy. That's gonna sting later. That's gonna hurt later, man. Anyway, I digress. I digress, man. But I digress. Times are tough, aren't they? I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom and. 2020, what a year that was, wasn't it? You started off with a lot of optimism. Things went to hell in a handbasket awful quick. We got cheated out of St. Patrick's Day. Some of us were out of work for a little bit. Some of us didn't. I was out of work for about 5 weeks, I guess. I was furloughed. Then I was brought back as essential. I'm essential. It was tough, man. Trying to get Americans to care about other Americans is really a tough trick, it seems. It shouldn't be, but it is. I don't want to wear a mask. It emasculates me now. If you don't want to wear a mask, that's not what emasculates you. You emasculate you, anyway. I don't want to wear a mask. Oh my God. I'm not going to get a vaccine. Oh my goodness. Oh no, man. If you think that takes your manhood away, your manhood has been gone from the start. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and hey man, we're still here, aren't we? All around good guy. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.